Hey everyone, this is Justin of BizNest17 coming at you with my first Craigslist pickup video. Up where I live, there usually isn't a whole lot on Craigslist, especially video game stuff. And if there is, it's PS3s, Xbox 360, nothing retro. But came across this Super Nintendo deal the other day, and I hopped right on it. It was a bit of a gamble though, and I'll explain that in a minute. But they wanted $75 for it, and I was the first one to make an offer. They were pretty much in a hurry to get rid of it. So I talked to the guy on the phone. He was selling it for his son. I tried to get him down to like 60 something, but they were firm on 75, and I wasn't gonna pass this up, an opportunity like this. So let me show you what I got. Super Nintendo system here. Wonderful condition. It's a little yellow on the top half, but the corners aren't chipped, and it's just an all around really nice looking Super Nintendo. And it came with first party controller, just one of them, and both adapters. So that's that. And it also came with, I don't know how many games are there, about 14 games or something like that. Some extra dust sleeves. And then I think these are for NES, the Nintendo brand though, so that's cool. Let me get to the games here. Now, the reason I say that this was a gamble is because they had 3 of the games on the listing, and they said not working. So obviously when I talked to the kid on the phone, I said, not like, what does not working mean? Like, what happens when you try to turn the game on? He's like, oh, well, one of them just loads to like a fuzzy screen, and then one of them plays like halfway through and then it just stops, and I don't know what he said about the other one, but I was like, you know what? I've never come across a Super Nintendo game that just flat out didn't work like that. So what I'm hoping is, if he had 3 of them that he said didn't work, I'm hoping and thinking that it might be his system. And, paying $75 for this, that's pretty steep, but wait till you see one of these games. One of these games is a $75 game alone. So, let me get to the games here. We got Killer Instinct, Kirby's Dream Course, which I've been looking for. This is one of the ones they had is not working. I mean, the label is in perfect condition, so I don't see how they can do anything to screw up the inside of the game without, doing anything to the outside. But Kirby's Avalanche, I've already got this one. The Addams Family, Super Mario All-Stars. That was the other one. That was the one I think he said got halfway. You could just play it for a little while and then it just stopped working. So, never even heard of that problem. The Lost Vikings. I just recently picked this up not too long ago, actually. I have it complete now, down here somewhere, but it's a semi-valuable game. Dracula, or Bram Stoker's Dracula. I'm looking for this one too. It's Kirby Superstar, and the cartridge feels a little loose. And I'm going to see if I can do a close-up on this here. I looked inside where the pins are, and if you can hopefully see on the right there, there's like that metal clip thing under the pins. And then on this side, there's a space for one, but there's no metal clip there. So I'm assuming it's missing. I'm assuming there's supposed to be something there. I don't know what those are for. And so if anyone knows, please leave a comment and tell me what those are for, because I tried looking it up on Google, but like, what do you search to even what are those things called? So I couldn't find anything. So if anyone knows what those metal clips are for, and if there's supposed to be another one in there, let me know. I've already got this game too. It's Roadrunners Death Valley Rally. Another one I already have, Gradius 3. I don't have this one though, Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends. Tasmania, I think I have 2 copies of this game, so this is my 3rd. And Castlevania 4, I was kind of excited to see this, even though I just picked it up, if you saw my last video from Wisconsin. But I was looking at both of them together. I noticed something kind of funny. The back of mine doesn't have like a sticker on it. Like the sticker's not like torn off or gone or anything. There's just like the writing is just imprinted right on the cartridge. And then on the one I just got, it has the sticker on it. And then as the front, mine's the one on top, and it's got like it's a little lighter than the one on the bottom, and the Konami symbol's different. So I'm assuming one's just older than the other one. So I'll probably keep one, sell one. Probably end up keeping the older one because they're both in pretty similar condition. But the main reason I bought this, and this game was listed as not working, This is the one he says just loads to a fuzzy screen, but we'll see about that. It's Castlevania Dracula X, and just seeing this game in the listing, I was like already on my email address emailing. I'm like, all right, $75, you got it. So I'm gonna stick this in my Super Nintendo right now. Not that one. I'm gonna stick it in mine, and see if this works. I was a little nervous though when I talked to the kid on the phone. He's like, oh yeah, the only game that has any label damage is, you know, Castlevania Dracula X. And I was like, oh, of course, like, you know what I mean? And pick one game to screw up the label on, he picks this one. But I thought the whole front label was just going to be trash, but luckily I'm going to do a close-up here. The only thing wrong with this label is there's a tiny little, like, it's not even like a nick, it's just like some wear up in the corner. So, I mean, I guess worst case, if this game doesn't work, you know what I mean, if somebody wants to replace their label or something, like, it's still worth money. Just, you know, just the actual cartridge is worth money. So anyway, I'm gonna stick that in my Super Nintendo and I'll film that too, so I'll see you in a second. Alright, here we go. Castlevania Dracula X. Apparently broken. I'm gonna put it in my Super Nintendo, not the one that came with it, my own Super Nintendo. Alright, it's in, and you're gonna view this with me. I haven't tested this out yet, my fingers are crossed right now. Because if this game works, I just made my money back and pretty much got all that other stuff for free. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's what I thought. Super Nintendo games don't break. Okay? Sega games might break, but Super Nintendo games don't break. So I don't know, I guess the only downside of this is that there's probably something wrong with that Super Nintendo that I got, but at this point I don't even care because I just got my money back from this game alone, got all of the other stuff for free. So I'm going to test the other two that they said were broken too, but I'm assuming those work fine too. But there you go, Castlevania Dracula X, first try, no problems. Oh yes. There's a shot of Kirby's Dream Course working fine. So I don't know what this kid was thinking saying these games were broken, but first try, no issues, so it must be the system, which I really could care less about at this point. There's Mario All-Stars. The other one he said was broken, so yeah, no, I'm sure it's the system. I'll test that out too, but anyway, I think this will be the end for this video. Super excited right now, if you can't tell, but thanks for watching. Have a nice day.